1100 meters. And sprinting away. Relignani takes a hold early on. Villandry came out well up towards the outside. Los Carmos came away with the speed. Hemingway tucks in off the early pace. Royal Bounty in the centre of the course is showing plenty of early speed. Kiss Again is racing alone down towards that inside running rail. Is just off the leading group. They head on down now towards the 700. Royal Bounty in the hoops goes the quickest in the centre of the course. Kiss Again still sticking to his station over towards the inside. Relignani's handy up the outside. Los Carmos and Something Else are just in behind the leader. Hemingway and Villandry are tracking those. They race about 3 off the pace now as they head on down towards the final 400. Something Else comes forward now to join Royal Bounty in front. Los Carmos races in behind those. Hemingway between runners is trying to get into it, and Villandry hard up against the outside running rail is in contention too. Royal Bounty's come back to regain the lead. Hemingway's in pursuit. Moonlight Gambler races in behind that. We Three Kings from the back of the field. Royal Bounty showing no signs of stopping now. Hemingway sets out after him. Moonlight Gambler in behind those. Royal Bounty, Hemingway's trying hard to cut back a deficit, but Royal Bounty continues to roll and stays on to win. Moonlight Gambler might have just snatched second from Hemingway on the line. They were followed across line by We Three Kings, and Forest Path was flying from the back of the field.
Well done to Justin Snaith. It's another winner for him, this time with Royal Bounty. He was an impressive winner last time out, and I know the stable's always held this fella in high regard, and he's come back and he really has confirmed the form that he showed last time out again. It must be nice to have him back to his best. Yes,
I thought he was quite well weighted today. He had a nice galloping weight, and hence Morne got the ride, you know, and he rode it very well. I think this is probably his maximum distance, because I think that last bit he was running on a little bit of empty. But he's certainly a nice young 3-year-old, and it's very hard finding races for them. It really is. I don't even think I'll even take him to Durban. He'll probably sit around here and then maybe have a go in his 4-year-old career. But who knows, if he comes out and wins another race, then maybe we'll look at the Golden Horseshoe Sprint. But probably like to save them until their 4-year-old career.
He's obviously by Muhtafal. He's got a lot of early toe. He actually made it up there in front, and he was travelling very easily, and then probably let some of them get to him, and then he quickened away again nicely. He seems to be quite versatile in that regard.
Look, the good thing is that he's very quick. I was quite surprised. I mean, to be pacing it out there in front of some of those horses. There's some fast horses in that race, including horses like Villandry, and he's quicker than that. I mean, that's quite impressive. Even in the early part of their career, we thought he'd probably be a better horse than Villandry, and Villandry just seemed to go from strength to strength, and he picked up a lot of problems. He really gets thick-winded, and we try, he's on antibiotics, he's off them, he's on them, he's like you. But he's coming on the right way, and with the owner like Hassan Adams at the moment, he's just picking them off all around the country. So well done to him.
Plenty of gate speed, this fellow. You were going along pretty quickly, and seems to be natural speed.
Yes, no, definitely. He came at the gates, coming out running, travelling nicely, half-footed race, nice and settled. And I picked it up nicely, and went a good race today.
A couple of horses obviously came up on both sides of you, and when you asked him, he seemed to respond very, very quickly.
Yes, no, he did. The last little bit he was running on empty, but he stayed on nicely and went a good race today.
Lovely for you to be riding a horse like this. Well done.
Thank you. I'd like to say thanks to Justin and the owners. Thank you.
Well done, Jockey Morne, Winnaar doing duty. Let's have a chat to owner Hassan Adams, who really is enjoying a decent run. He won the East Cape Guineas yesterday in Port Elizabeth. He's back in the winners' enclosure now again today. Your run seems to be continuing.
Well, I mean, you know what? I have a sustainable string. That's what you may call it, you know. They keep on winning. And I have some very good trainers and work riders and jockeys and everything. So thank you very much to everybody, to the Snaith family. And of course to Morne, you know, I want to speak to this youngster. I think he's a great rider. He must just put his mind to it, you know. And it's people like that we should invest in, you know. I'm going to speak to him and try and get his mind right, you know, because I always said as a youngster he was a good jockey. He could become a great jockey, but I don't know what went wrong.
I'll tell you what, you've been raiding everywhere pretty successfully, but let's just quickly go back to this fella. You held him in high regard early on, and I chatted to you. I was actually here and chatted to you when he won last time out after that absence from winning, and he's gone back to back now, and he seems to be rewarding you now for your patience.
Look, he was a great 2-year-old. I mean, he won the first two, and he ran a third to Villandry, giving him a couple of kilos in that feature. We've now reversed that, you know. Villandry has given us a couple of kilos. I don't know where Villandry finished, but Villandry is a great horse too. So on that basis, you know, we've said let's take our time with this horse. I think Chris especially has been very patient with him. We tried all sorts of things. He had a problem, a mucus problem, you know, and he became pretty thick-winded. We gelded him treated him with all sorts of, you know, medication to get rid of it, and I think it's coming right. You know, I think he's going to be a top sprinter in the making.
Fantastic. Well, it's lovely to have you back in the winners' enclosure. Well done.
Thanks, Ron. And I can always say, you know, when I'm lucky, you know.
I must have some sort of lucky jinx between the two of us. Hassan, well done. Royal Bounty scores race 5 for Hassan Adams and Justin Snaith. And I do agree with him. Morne, a very talented rider, and hopefully he does have that chat, and you never know what might come of it.